In case you missed it, pizza rolls is a real thing out in the world, available for purchase. And today I thought I would give you a quick tour so you know what to expect. You'll notice right away that this is not a normal cookbook. There are no photographs. Instead, I've chosen to include illustrations by my friend Joanna Quigley Turner to keep things fun and keep you inspired and help you make creations of your own, not just follow someone else's recipes. From the beginning, I give you the building blocks. So I teach you what to stock in your kitchen. There's a chapter of just equipment that you absolutely need and then some fun stuff to have. And you'll notice at the end of each chapter, there are guided notebook pages for you to just have a little fun. Here, the first one is just sketching out your ideal pizza making setup and also tracking which ingredients you really love. Is there a crushed tomato that you think tastes better than other crushed tomatoes? Write it down. That way you don't have to wonder the next time you make pizza which brand you had the last time. So then we go into dough. Check out that illustration. Isn't he cute? So then we go into the dough. There are 10 different dough recipes. Here, I'll show you the table of contents. So everything's covered no matter what kind of pizza you like and no matter how much time you have. I've also included quick reference guides throughout the book that help you if you're an experienced pizza maker and you just need to dip in and out of a book to tell you what is the oven temperature for a certain dough, how much time do you need to make this dough versus another one. If you feel halfway through the day that you want to make pizza and know that you don't have time for a long ferment like Neapolitan, then you can choose beer dough, which is done in 30 minutes. And this chart tells you all of that. So then we go into Pizza Dough 101. And I've also included information on choosing store-bought pizza doughs because that's okay too. From there, we go into the dough recipes, and they're all spelled out like regular recipes in any other cookbook. And after doughs, there is a planning template for different dough recipes. So once you try the dough recipes, you may decide, okay, I'm going to make Neapolitan dough for this upcoming pizza party I'm having. And you can write down a schedule for when you need to mix the dough, how long it needs to ferment, when you can top and bake it. I find that helpful, and I write these notes in my own kitchen, so I figured I'd give that to you too. From there, we go into sauce and toppings. And in here, I've given you 6 different sauce recipes. So here they are. There are red, white, and green sauces. And the quick reference chart for this one, for this chapter, is how much ingredients, how many toppings do you need for a regular 12 to 14 inch round pizza? Just as a reference, it's not perfect. You'll notice once you get started in pizza that there is no perfect ratio. It's really about how you like your pizza. But to keep this crust from getting soggy and to keep the ingredients baking in the way you want them, there are some guidelines that help a lot. So we've got the sauce recipes, and then this is my favorite part. In the topping and sauce chapter, I've included charts of all different pizza-friendly toppings, and I include sauces and seasonings, other cheeses, veggies, fruits, meats, proteins, all different things that complement that topping. So you can use these charts. Here's an example of some cheeses. It's a little hard to get to focus, but you can reference this chart if you just need some inspiration. You go to the store and you grab gorgonzola cheese. Well, what other toppings would go well with gorgonzola on a pizza? I tell you in this chart. Okay, so we've got that, and that goes all through different cheeses, seasonings, veggies, proteins, fruits even. Yes, pineapple is on there. And then we go into seasonings and garnishes for pizza. Oh, this one's fun. Coloring book pages for designing your ideal pizzas. And also space to write down which toppings were your favorite and which ones you want to try in the future. Then, and this is another interesting thing that other cookbooks I find don't include, all the different baking methods for pizza are in here, or at least the ones that I could think of. I'm sure there are other ones coming, but I'll have to address those later. So in here, the quick reference guide is here. It is all the different prep and cook times for the different baking methods in this chapter. So that includes in your home oven, on a baking sheet or in a pizza pan, on a baking stone or a steel plate, also in a regular home oven, a cast iron skillet or cast iron pizza pan, an outdoor pizza oven, and a grill. Those are the main ways that you can bake a pizza. And guess what? Unlike a lot of other pizza cookbooks, I am not going to tell you that one is better than the other. I find you can make delicious pizza on a regular metal pizza pan. Yes, you can also make amazing pizza in a pizza oven, but I am not here to judge, and I think everyone should just be making pizza. I don't care how you make it. But I tell you how to make pizza in all the different ways in this chapter with detailed instructions and also QR codes to exclusive videos. So here's one right there. So throughout the book, you'll find QR codes that link to video demos that I've made to help you see how to do something, because I know sometimes just reading it isn't going to help as much. So after that, I've got another guided notebook section where you can write down schedules for different baking methods. So if you're making pizza on a baking stone in your oven, you need to let that stone preheat for a certain amount of time. So here you can write that schedule and then refer to it on pizza night. I've also included, this is fun, a baking log, because not every oven is the same. Not every pizza oven is the same. Not every regular oven is the same. And also cast iron skillets. Some are better quality than others and heat up differently. So in here, you can write down the actual results. How long did it take in your oven versus my oven or anybody else's? These recipes were written by me in my home oven, so it'll be a little different based on yours. Then we come to making it a meal. So here I talk about, or I list different dishes that you can add to your pizza to make it a real big dinner. Here I've got appetizers, side dishes that go well with pizza, desserts that go well with pizza, and of course drinks. And here are menu templates for pizza parties or just regular pizza nights for your family. Then we go to composed pizza recipes. So here, this is your typical cookbook section where I've included 10 different classic and exciting, although the classics are exciting too, recipes for composed pizzas. So these are like the full thing, including what dough to use, what sauce to use, the exact measurements of toppings, and exact baking times. All the different styles are in here, or I mean the basic ones. So you've got margherita, classic cheese pizza, like a New York style cheese pizza, veggie supreme, meat lovers, garlicky white pizza, which I like a lot, bacon leek and cream, which you should try if you haven't. And then the slab style too, the grandma style, the Detroit style, and because I'm from Philly style tomato pie. And then at the very end, I've included a pizza notes section because you just never know what's going to come up. Maybe you'll have some deep thoughts while you're making pizza, and I want you to have a place to put them. I hope you can see how much love I put into this book. I want more people to make pizza at home, and I think there is so much joy in having a regular pizza night in your schedule. That is why I made this book, because I want to inspire you. I want to take away the barriers that keep people from making homemade pizza, because I think it's a fun thing. It is a nutritious thing. And it can bring a little joy to your week. So here's my book. I will include the link in my profile and in the comments here. And please tell everyone you know.